Alright, I guess we're coming through. Alright, we're coming through. What up? Much peace, everybody. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing great. Let's just check this out. I can't see the chat, but what we're doing now, welcome to FairGrowFreestyles channel. Just be doing some impromptu type beat making. Hopefully going forward with that. Hope everybody's doing good. Obviously give my respect, recognition to all the indigenous cultures out there. Where I'm broadcasting from, Ghana country in the Adelaide Plains. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hopefully the audio is coming through alright, fine and fresh. I'm using LogicPro, so yeah, hopefully can do a little bit of theory and type of, just tips and stuff like that, but we're just gonna jam. So what I'm doing, opening up, I've got a session here. It's going to create a new MIDI region. I'm doing all this without a MIDI keyboard for this one, and we'll just go from there. So I'll just be painting in notes or using the keyboard to bring them up. So I've opened up a window here. So try and make a 4-bar loop. So we create a chord there. Alright, so there's one chord, there's an F minor chord. Drag it out. Can copy that over. So we'll try different now. So that's a 4-bar loop, simple, 2 chords there. Now on the top here you've got your little loop rotation, I guess. This yellow thing up here, so that just keeps it rotating if you press play. So if I press play on that, this will be very simple, just from the 1 to the 4. So what I'll do to create a little bit of a authentic guitar type feel, Control A, Command A, select all. It's Q flam. As long as you quantize this setup, then you just move it by ticks, and you could, if you're looking at the MIDI keys there, you'll be able to see that they kind of move over in a consecutive concession, so it plays like a strum. Right, you can kind of hear that there. Easy. Alright, so that's just the basic chord there. Now let's go down, put some bass in it. Create a note. So that's the 5th, right? They call that a dominant, right? 5 steps away from the root key. And it's going to go into the subdominant, which is that next chord there. I'm not too crash hot on my music theory. I'm trying to improve, but let's just see what this sounds like. Alright, we got some people in here. Hopefully this music is coming through like clearly and everything. The sound is good. This is my first effort at trying to pull this up to get some direct audio going through. I appreciate everybody for coming through. I'm just jamming out here for a little while. Take some time to make some beats, but yeah, let's keep going. Much peace. So from there, I can bring in there's two ways of bringing in a drum kit. Really depends. Like to do for a quick lay down, I guess you create a pattern region and go from there. So what I've just got a drum kit design. I've got a kick, a hat, and a snare, and you can obviously choose different ones if you want. Let's just say. So that's, I guess, one simple way to do it, but I'll break it down to MIDI region. Oh no, let's just keep it like that for now, actually. You could be, I find in the MIDI region you can be much more intricate, but the same way you can do it in the pattern region. You just got to go and select a little different options here to change velocity, which is the volume that each trigger is coming at. So obviously you change them up to give a little bit of a human feel to it, I guess. Because if everything is just pounding at the same rate, it's a little bit too computerized. Let's just we'll do that. Steps on and off. I might do 32 steps. One will be that. Kick, you got to break down EQ, the equalization, so that it's a little bit more predominant. Bring it up. Oh, it is slightly there. So what? To solo it. You can see that. That's the waves that it's coming on. My computer's a little bit slow, so it's not. So you just punch up a little bit of that region, which is usually 60 to 100 hertz for a drum kit. So that's just obviously the little ins and outs of fine tuning. Once you've got the template and everything sort of set. But anyway, I'll keep going. mucking around here, so put in that, go from there. I'll just try and record that in, so I hit Command K to bring up my internal keyboard, as you can see it on the screen, and I'll just go from there. I've got this sound here. Whoops. So there, we'll quantize that to make sure that it's on the exact timing. So go with that. Now I'll add another instrument. Oh no, wait, I could just duplicate that. Hit Command D. I'm just going off the top of my head here, so really I haven't got anything planned as to what sort of sound we should bring in, but we'll keep going back. Bling bling bling. Let's say a piano and see what happens. What I could kind of do is use the same MIDI information and I've dragged that down into a piano, so now those chords are there. Break it down with, taking out some tracks so that it has rise and climax and a different sort of feel and a breakdown to it. Same thing with that. I'll bring down this into there. See, obviously, even just that, how simply I just doubled that MIDI information that was on that high-rise melody, putting it into another sound just thickens it up and just enriches the track so much and fills it out, because that's obviously one thing which is important, trying to fill out the whole equalization spectrum and have everything fit in its particular place and making it seem right. So the low end of the bass and the kick is accentuate, the mid bit. Obviously the vocal is going to fill your mid out a lot, and then your high end. Appreciate everybody hanging around. I do hope the sound is coming through cool. This is the first time I'm trialing this, so I do hope to keep doing this for a while, and I'm gonna be consistent with this sort of streaming. So let's just see. I've broken this out, copied. Now if I take that out, so from there, those. Beep, beep, beep. And you can change the tempo. I mean, I just turned this program on and just started playing. So I mean, it sounds pretty cool as it is, but just we're at 100 BPM. If we slow it down to, I mean, you can do whatever you want. See what it sounds like at 80. It'll probably be slower. To me, and you just want to fill it out with some more notes because there's obviously a lot of space in between there. Sounded pretty cool at 100. Keep it back up at 100. Check. Let's see what I can do here. Wait a minute. Bring this up. Alright, now I'm coming through here, hopefully. Check, mic check, but 1, 2, coming through like a hot thread. Yeah, check, mic check, yeah. All the way to the top of the depths, yeah. Check, it's a mic check. Coming through in the mic wreck. Yeah, check, in the mic wreck. 1, 2, when I take a breath. From the depths of the seas to the trips of fall. I'm coming back with the beat, with the script to fold. I come forth from the mind with the symphony specifically. I came from specific seas, Fiji, literally. Do you mean what I mean when I feel when I'm stepping on the float and I'm puffing on my skunk with the big fat boat, when the big fat bass in the trunk? What you want when you're coming through punked up? Coming back on the yawl, get roughed up. On the balls of the tour, we're scuffed up. On the tour, manure for beats for sure. The beats for playing a simple lipping off in the lane. Like monopolies are tripping on the alphabet. Every time when you kick it on, can you bet that I'll be doing that? Yes, I'm doing that. Come through microphone, check wreck like this. Hype on the mic, right flame. Can you call my name? Yeah. Check with the mic on flame. 1, 2, once again. Yes, you come through with the mic, take aim. Yes, you. What's the game? Like this and that. Beats the core when I make this. This and ain't nothing but a maze. If I'm tripping and flipping, to come a beats for the mind. When I flizzle, I'm ripping, they coming straight from the grind like a shine, like a diamond. The ring with your fine with the beast and the vine and the king with the rhyme with the beats when it's sliding and I'm profiling. You're creating nothing beats to my something. Percussion beats in the back and they keep it bumping. 5 minutes to finish and you're interrupting. I'ma keep going on, flowing on, keep the beats like you wanna know that I live it on street life packs and that hand to hand the grams. Do you understand when you blowing up an ounce to the keys to the plates? You equate to nothing like that. Import the raw beats on the course. Check it on the back. Check me on back. Right. When the mic's on flame, mic's on flame, man. When the mic's on flame, the mic's on flame. When the mic's on flame, the mic's on flame. Everybody know about game. The mic and the mic's on flame. 1, 2, tripping again. Wanna start from a beats to 4. What's the call? Everyone beat to you. I wanna make something of it. Beats, love and profit. Everybody beat, love and profit on the mind. This muffle we're sitting on the top. We talk about shit, all the best song. Everybody know the damn song. Something like that. Alright. Obviously, something like that. And you just created a track. So, I mean, how many we got? That's 2 minutes. Nowadays tracks are like 2 minutes 30. Even Like if I just move this across a little bit, just say for 4 bars, bring across this as an introduction along with the piano. One minute says, I mean, yeah, and then you keep going. So what should I do? What could we add on that? Alright, let's see, what do we got? Oh, thank you. What up, everybody? Alright, thank you, everybody, for, oh, Monty, what up, bro? Godless, Barbara, John, Danielle, much peace. Everybody's coming through. I've just had a look at the chat over here. So obviously, like, I mean, sounding on that was just a few minutes there, and it come up with a basic kind of foundation for a track, and you obviously adding tracks, adding melodies, breaks, and things like that. So I'll just keep sitting here and mucking around for a while. I don't know how long I've been going for. How long has it been? 20 minutes. So that's all good. See what it's like. So adding another sound. What are we gonna do? So I mean, then as I was saying before, you know, it really depends on what you want, but just filling out the space is really going to bring impact to the track. So if I was to just bring more percussion in and emphasize on the beats that's there, instead of getting too technical and trying to fill up all different lines with all different things, but it's really up to you what you want to do, but I'm just doing this for now. Blanche. So what could be a sound? Let's just go to this synthesizer with I'm just trying to keep mucking around, trying to find something that I can keep fitting on top of it. Simple, but hey, all good. It was a little bit. Cut a bit of that out. Shout out Queensland if everybody was watching that yesterday. Big shout out. 38-10, what a massive win. In New South Wales, might I add. So what I'll do there, I want to break the drum kit to give a bit of a, what's the word? I guess take the foot off the pedal, give your mind a bit of a relaxing, I don't know, what's the word? Not as like hectic with the sound, so that when the kick comes back in, it's got a lot more emphasis. So just see what that sounds like. So when you heard that little, when the drum came out, it kind of, all these, the instruments came to the forefront a little bit more, because I do have a compressor on this kick, which is a very common technique for music nowadays, especially with sidechain, like, so it's on the sum. So this compressor is triggering the kick to be at the forefront. So whenever the kick hits, everything else gets reduced. So if you're looking at it from here, but if you can see there, obviously my computers were kind of wigging out a little bit with too much info. You can see from, if you can see the screen there on the compressor, every time that kick hits. Anyway, with the graph, you can see that it's for bringing a reduction in the other sound. So when I take out the kick, everything else comes to the forefront. When the kick comes back in, it is. Everything else is dark, so that the kick's impactful, and that's triggered by the ratio and the threshold, and the attack and release, pretty much, and what you would send, which signal you'll be like triggering off. So in this case, it's the kick drum. It's telling everything that's in this track stack, like a sum track, which is all the sounds I add within this area here. You can see it's going to get triggered by that kick. So techno create a lot of pulsing type thing with that, but yeah, it's definitely something which is used, and it's gives the track a different sort of feel. I'm rambling a little bit, but let's just keep going and see what it sounds like. Not cool. Anyway, I don't know what. I think there's just too much things going on my computer at the moment. I need to close some programs down or whatever. But I might just have to leave it at that. Then I appreciate everybody for coming through. And yeah, I might do another stream after this, just an open chat, chill chat thing. Then I do appreciate everybody for coming through. This was a test run. I do hope that the sounds come through fat. You're listening to FairGrowFreestyles. Pay attention to the rhythm, and as I always say, look inside yourself, find your direction, follow that path, be the best you can be honest, be yourself, and follow your intuition. Alright, recognize nature has a remedy. So much peace to everybody, and hopefully see you guys soon. Alright.